What's going on, moviegoers? So if you're new to the channel, my name is Christian. Welcome to See Real Productions. You guys, I just got finished reading this week Illuminati. And boy, oh boy, did it really get me thrilled to do this video and really discuss that could we possibly have the Illuminati introduced in the MCU's main timeline. This book is so good, you guys. I highly suggest you guys check it out. It's on Amazon. I think I bought it for like $22. It's really the upbringing of how the Illuminati formed and what they go through. The tension between some of these characters are so good. We first got the Illuminati in the Marvel Cinematic Universe in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, you guys. And fans went nuts. Fans went crazy. We got Captain Marvel. We had Captain Carter. We had Black Bolt. Reed Richards, Mordo. And you also had Professor X. Everybody lost it. Everybody thought, that was probably the best part of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. It was really cool. But will we see this sort of kind of similar potential lineup in the MCU? Now, right off the bat, I'm going to say this. They should definitely do a 1-hour Disney Plus special for the Illuminati. Hear me out. Now, you can potentially do a film after this, but this is just the recruitment of these members. That is it. I don't need there to be any action. I just need great communication, great dialogue between who is ever trying to form this group in the MCU. That would be so well done. So, who would these members be? If you ask me, this would be my lineup for the Illuminati. But this is kind of hard though, because certain groups and certain characters haven't been introduced in the MCU's main timeline. Like Professor X. We've only had a handful of mutants so far, of that being Namor and Miss Marvel. The Inhumans haven't been introduced yet in the MCU main timeline. Fantastic Four haven't. So maybe they can put this particular project off for a while and introduce all of these characters and then eventually do your solo Illuminati project. But my lineup would definitely be Professor X, whoever's going to play him. I still fingers crossed that, Patrick Stewart comes back. You also have Namor. I would love Tenoch Huerta to play Namor in the Illuminati series. Oh my God. Doctor Strange, Reed Richards, whoever they decide to cast as him. Hopefully it's John Krasinski. And then I would do Black Bolt. But for the final member would have to be replacing Iron Man. And I feel like that would be Black Panther, Shuri. Now, I know in the comic books, they actually came to Black Panther. They held this first meeting to get this group together. And Black Panther was like, no, I want nothing. I want nothing a part of this. I'm sorry, you guys. They actually held their meeting in Wakanda. So it would have to be Shuri. And I would love to see Shuri really take up the mantle and that huge, massive role moving forward in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Because nobody really knows who's going to be the head leader, the head face, like Captain America and Iron Man were in the first 3 phases. Nobody knows right now because Phase 4 has been a mixed bag, a bunch of character introductions, the rebuilding phase of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So nobody knows who's the face of the MCU anymore. Like I stated, the face of the first 3 phases of the Infinity Saga were Iron Man and Captain America. Nobody knows who the faces are going to be going into the Multiverse Saga. But that would be my lineup. My lineup would be Doctor Strange, Professor X, Shuri Black Panther, Namor, and Black Bolt. I feel like I'm missing somebody else. Who am I missing? I can't be missing anybody. Who am I missing? No, that's it. That would be my lineup. That's 6 people. So it could work. Moving forward. So the main cause of forming the Illuminati in this comic book was because of the Kree-Skrull War and how it had huge effects on Earth. That's why Reed Richards, that's why Tony Stark all came together to form this group to make sure something like this never happens again. So what would be the main reason to forming this group in the MCU? Well, we all know Secret Invasion is coming out next year. Rumor has it it's going to be airing in March. So maybe Secret Invasions will have such huge ramifications moving forward in the MCU that Doctor Strange, I say Doctor Strange because Doctor Strange, I feel like, would have to be the face of the Illuminati and the reasoning behind getting everybody together. He's met variants of the Illuminati in a different universe, so he knows of the concept and the idea of the Illuminati. So it would have to be Doctor Strange trying to form this group. But like I said, there has to be big ramifications of Secret Invasion and whatever they decide to come out with, in the next 2 phases in order to form this group. But like I said, there comes a complication because we haven't had, the introduction to the X-Men, the Inhumans, Black Bolt, like the Fantastic Four. We haven't had anything. So that would be very interesting. But one thing I would find very interesting is because Shuri and Namor, they have a very interesting and particular relationship, especially after watching Wakanda Forever. Not many people know about Namor and Talokan, and he wanted it that way. You tell anybody about me and my people, I will bring war. I will flood Wakanda. So that could be a problem. Or maybe Doctor Strange comes to Shuri, and Shuri goes to Namor. She goes to Talokan, or whatever, she has that she shell, and she blows it into the water or whatever, and he comes. And then she tries to convince him to be a part, to build this alliance. That would be so good, really good. And Namor in this Illuminati comic was such a hard head. He was always talking back, always putting in his 2 cents. That would be so intriguing. And you can build that kind of relationship with Namor in the MCU if you were going to do this project. You can do that. Namor can be like, why would I help you guys? Why would I help, everybody on this, the outside of the Sea World? That's not my problem. But then there has to be something that happens that affects Talokan. So Namor can be like, okay, maybe I should consider this. Maybe we need this. Maybe this could be a possibility for me to help you guys and form this little group or whatever. That could work as well. But I am so excited. I know this is just like a little one-off theory video I just really wanted to do because I was just so pumped after reading this comic. I was like, I definitely would like to see Illuminati formed in the MCU's main timeline. And like I said, they could do a Disney Plus 1-hour special where it's just recruiting all of the members. And that is it. It would be fast. It would be efficient. That's what they can do. And then do the Illuminati film if they wanted to further down the line going into phase 6 or whatever. Because like I said, we're still in the rebuilding phase of characters. Like we still need Marvel's First Family. We still need, the X-Mansion and, more mutants. We still need Black Bolt and the Inhumans. It could work. It could work. Maybe it'll take a little bit of time. Maybe they'll announce more projects at Comic-Con next year or at D23. But that would be my ideal storyline or my ideal scenario to introducing the Illuminati in the MCU's main timeline. Or like I said, it just takes one big problem that affects everybody, like the Kang Dynasty or like Secret Wars. That's all it takes. Maybe something massive happens and, it affects everybody, including Namor and Talokan, because you got to get Namor. You got to get Namor up on this team. But post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think about my particular interesting theory video of how I would introduce and which members I would introduce as the MCU's main timeline's Illuminati. Post your comments down below and let me know what you guys think and what would be your lineup and what would be the main cause to get everybody back together, or not back together, to get everybody together to build and form this team. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. Peace.